Ladies and gentlemen, we are technically waiting for the next Nintendo console, and we're actually waiting on a Nintendo Direct as well. But in the meantime, there's still tons of amazing Switch games that we've probably never got a chance to play. So we should get those Switch games, but not at a full price. So in this video, I'm going to show you some amazing Nintendo Switch games that only cost $5 or less. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, I'm still not home. I won't be home for at least another week, so bear with me in this location. But the videos will continue to come, and these deals aren't going to stop, so let's save some money on some great Switch games. In 2024, a $5 bill can only get you so much stuff. I mean, inflation is kind of crazy, but for $5 or less, I can get you some amazing Switch games. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. We need like 400 more subscribers, and we'll have 10,000. So crazy to wrap my head around, so thank you so much for the support, and let's save some money on some great Switch games. Oh yeah, if it wasn't clear enough, all these games are $5 or less on the eShop, so that's where you can buy these if you would like to buy them. So the first game we're talking about today is What Remains of Edith Finch, and this is only $4.99 on the eShop. As Edith, you'll explore the colossal Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family's history and tries to figure out why she's the last one in her family left alive. Each story you find lets you experience the life of a new family member on the day of their death, with stories ranging from the distant past to the present day. The gameplay and the tone of the stories are as varied as the Finches themselves. The only constants are that they're each played from a first-person perspective, and that each story ends with a family member's death. To put it simply, it's a game about what it feels like to be humbled and astonished by the vast and unknowable world around us. So if you're looking for a different adventure that's very immersive and a little weird, but in a good way, then look no further than this. So the next game we're talking about today is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, and this is currently $4.99 on the eShop. Enter the setting of a high fantasy world, a land where dragons and other fabled monsters roam. Choose between 3 different starter vocations, which you can further develop for a total of 9 unique vocations. Use a dynamic combat system to wield devastating skills and magics to tackle deadly foes. Embark on your epic adventure with 3 companions known as pawns. These partners fight independently, demonstrating different powers and abilities, and see if you have what it takes to take on this grand adventure. So Dragon's Dogma 2 came out in the last couple months, and for the people who got to play it, they absolutely love it. So you may have not even known that there was a Dragon's Dogma game on the Switch, but there is, and you can experience it for $5. So the next game we're talking about is Enter the Gungeon, and this is currently only $4.49. Enter the Gungeon is a bullet-hell dungeon crawler, following a band of misfits seeking to shoot, loot, dodge, roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the gun that can kill the past. Select a hero, or team up in co-op, and battle your way to the bottom of the Gungeon by surviving challenging and an evolving series of floors filled with dangerously adorable gun-dead and fearsome Gungeon bosses armed to the teeth. Gather precious loot, discover hidden secrets, and chat with opportunistic merchants and shopkeepers to purchase powerful items to gain an edge. So if you've been a fan of my channel for a little bit, you know that I absolutely love games like this. Like the gameplay and the art style and the graphics and just everything. In my opinion, games like this are absolutely timeless, so if you get the chance, definitely pick this up. Now let's talk about Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and this is currently $4.89 on the eShop. So to be honest, I haven't played that many beat 'em up games in my life, and they just never really did much for me. But I love this movie, so I thought, I guess I'll give the game a chance. And I became addicted to this game. It was so damn fun, it looked great, and it really immersed you, I guess, into the whole world of Scott Pilgrim. It was really challenging, but really rewarding at the same time. And this game got me opened up to other beat 'em up games, and now I'm just opened up to the entire genre, and I really owe it all to this game. Even if you're not a beat 'em ups fan, or even like fighting games in general, I think you could find something here and you'll probably really enjoy it. And a great thing about this game is it's multiplayer, so you can play with some friends or family, and it's just a really solid adventure. So for less than $5, this one's a no-brainer. Now let's talk about A Short Hike, which is only $4.79 on the eShop. Follow the marked trails or explore the backcountry as you make your way to the summit. Along the way, meet other hikers, discover hidden treasures, and take in the world around you. Explore the island any way you like. Choose your own path to follow and see where it leads you. You never know what you might stumble into, and you can hike at your own pace. There's no need to rush to the summit. Take your time fishing along the riverbanks or swimming by the lake shore. Collect hidden treasures to reach new heights. Try taking a dive off mountain peaks to soar above the forest. Chat with other hikers you meet along your route. You might be able to help each other out. And just get ready to dive into an amazing game. A Short Hike is one of the best Switch games of all time. And guess what? You get to pick it up for less than $5. So you should probably do that. So game companies have mascots. Nintendo has Mario, Pokemon has Pikachu, PlayStation is kind of up in the air. Some people think it's Kratos, but I think it's Astrobot. You know, I'm a little biased, Robot Joe, Astrobot. We're in this together. And Sega. You would probably say Sonic. But before Sonic, they had somebody else. And I'm talking about Alex Kidd. And today you can pick up Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX for $2.99. This game is complete with new HD graphics, gameplay improvements, and animations. And you get to rediscover all the levels from the original game, as well as brand new levels, which expand the lore and story behind Alex Kidd. You need to destroy the evil Jankin the Great. And in this game they've added a bunch of new modes and a bunch of new bosses, and games like this make me pretty happy, because you're bringing the past into modern times, but you're still capturing the original essence of this game. And after you play this game, you can make up your own opinion. Should Alex Kidd be the mascot of Sega, or should it be Sonic? The last game we're talking about today is Broforce, and this is currently only $2.99 on the eShop. When evil threatens the world calls on Broforce, an underfunded, overpowered paramilitary organization dealing exclusively in excessive force. Using up to 4 players, run and gun as dozens of different bros, and eliminate the opposing terrorist forces that threaten our way of life. Unleash scores of unique weapons and set off incredible chain reactions of fire, napalm, and limbs in the name of freedom. Deliver your own brand of shock and awe with dozens of bros, each with their own unique weaponry and special attacks designed to dispatch freedom across the world. And guess what? Everything is destructible. Destructible terrain opens up a slew of strategic options, while the abundance of exploding red barrels of justice can literally level the playing field with one shot. There is so much packed into this game, and it's only $2.99. It would take me probably 10 minutes to describe everything you can do in this game, and all the features. But to put it simply, if you want to play a badass game that you're going to love and that looks great and plays even better, well then guess what? You only need $3. Ladies and gentlemen, every single one of these games were $5 or less on the eShop. They're all amazing in their own right, and they all have their own things going for them, and you can't go wrong with any choice. Down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions as always. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could, and you know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.